I had increasing amount of shoulder pain, but I played throughout the spring, and then it got to a point where it was unbearable. And so then I went and got an MRI, and then it was diagnosed that I tore my labrum. It wasn't really a scenario where I had an option. It was, in order to preserve my range of motion for the rest of my life, really, and just to, be in the best health that I can be, I had to get the surgery.
Sabrina had been one of those players that, was a constant presence on the court for us her freshman year. It was tough to see her have to sit out last year, and she means a lot to our team.
I've never been seriously injured before. It was rough. I made an impact, I really kind of forced my way into the starting lineup and made a name for myself here, and I had worked really hard my redshirt freshman year, and so I was really motivated by seeing that work pay off. It's hard for me to, after earning that spot in that, kind of role on the team, to kind of sit back and have that all taken away again, only to have to re-earn it the next season all over again.
It's really sad because Sabrina is just kind of a go-getter. She's naturally just wants to go out and has a big presence on the court. And when that wasn't there last year for me, it was just different. It had a different feel. I mean, we had to adjust to it, and it was okay in the end, but it was still, like there was a piece missing there.
She found a way to stay involved in any capacity that she could, so she was still a constant vocal presence for us. She was still a leader on the court, even if that was from the sidelines, so she couldn't necessarily get out there and train with us. So she just found a way to make her presence known, even if it wasn't from scoring points. She's really close with Jessica Lindsay. From the time they stepped on campus, they've always been really close friends, and I think they really work together to help Sabrina just to stay connected to the team, to stay positive.
One of the key things I think was just, it's really hard when you have an injury, still feeling like you're a part of the team, and so I just wanted to make sure that she felt like she was just a part of the team as anybody else, and I think that's what it was.
It's a long rehab, and at times you can just feel like it's never ending, and I think having Jess there just kept her sights on what I'm doing this for. I gotta get better as fast as I can.
When I first hurt my knee, the doctor said that he thought it might be an ACL injury, and that was just huge. When I told her, I could feel that she really cared, and really was just so heartbroken by it too, just the same as I was, and it felt good to have someone on your side. I did a lot of rehab and was working while I was still not able to play, just to make sure that I was ready to go right when I was cleared to play, and that's what Sabrina did too, so that kind of inspired me.
That's a sign of a good leader, is somebody that's going to find a way, no matter what the circumstances are, to make their impact.
I'm back 100%, but I just need to make sure, because it's still new. And it's a lot of games, but I just got to keep staying on top of it and making sure that I'm doing everything I can to, make it the easiest on myself.